The film is about how London has changed across the centuries and how this change affects society. My name is Ana, and I'm in London right now, and I'm from Brazil.
My name's George. I'm from London and I rarely leave London, so.
I'm Max. We're making a video about the City of London and time passing and how it's affected the culture, the society, the functionality of the place, and also the buildings.
My name is Francis Marshall. I'm the Senior Curator of Art at the Museum of London, and we're standing in the photography store. Basically what I'm going to do is take you through a brief history of London through the history of photography, starting from around about the middle of the 19th century. This is a photograph made in around about 1845. It shows Hungerford Bridge, the original Hungerford Bridge, which was designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. So this is one of the photographs from the Society for Photography of Relics of Old London. It shows the Oxford Arms, which was an old coaching inn, not too far from here where we are now in the city, and you can see in the background just at the top St Paul's Cathedral, so that helps you to locate where that building was.
I really like the parts that are close to Buckingham Palace and also the parts that are close to the Museum of London. It's quite inspiring, surprisingly as well, because I came to a moment that I found many places that I would never seen if I was somewhere else than London, you know, like some things that I only would find here, and that's quite nice. Actually, I found a place close to the Museum of London, which is kind of a green area, and there is a bench over there, like this bench, and it reunites a lot of historic periods, if I might say. And it's quite interesting because I have like all history close to me in one place, and that's crazy. It's fun actually, because I think in this particular area it works, because it's beautiful to find so many different times together. It works because it's kind of a time traveling, I guess. You have the Roman ruins over there, and it is connected to military history. And nowadays we have a bank over there, so it's financial. But at the same time, I'm sure it would be a residential area back in the Victorian times, I guess. So you can say that you had it all here. So war and money and life.
We're in a church here. I believe it's called St Giles. It's right in the middle of the Barbican housing estate in the City of London, and I think it's really interesting to find a church of this age. It was built in the early 1000s in such a modern environment, because obviously it's surrounded by buildings from the 70s, and yet this is old. It's an old thing surrounded by new things, and I just think it's very odd. Religion has played a vital role in the history and development of London and the places around it. So this place would have always been of importance to local people, and what with Christianity being the national religion of the UK, it's a building that's built to last. They're built to last forever, to glorify God. So it's being used all the time and just ends up staying. Yes, I think it's absolutely important today because it is so old, it is so interesting to see the architecture, and you see these big columns behind me and the altar up there. It's all very fancy because when this was built, it was built to be used and to be beautiful, and now it's here to be used, to be beautiful, to be historical. And the culture has changed completely. It's nothing like how it was before. Not a lot of them. I'm not a fan of modern architecture, and I think a lot of the buildings now are mostly offices and luxury flats, and I'm not a fan of gentrification at all.
The Financial Mile, or the outskirts of it, which is also littered with buildings from past ages. Just below us are Roman ruins, next to one of the most modern looking buildings in London, I imagine, on a platform that was built in the 70s, so you can see the contrast. The things that I find challenging with this sort of architecture is, does it work? The contrast, does this building link with this building? The 70s housing estate building here, it's a block, it's quite concrete, it's quite dull. There's a gorgeous Victorian building just next to it. And then this high-rise glass structure, is it working? In my opinion, not quite yet, but we will see. There's a lot of things that can happen to these buildings, but they still stand. We are in the area of the Great Fire of London right this second, and it's London at its biggest and greatest, as you can see behind me. So I think London will stand forever, but maybe not the buildings that we're surrounded by right now. It's the first time I've really walked around this area. This morning we had an hour to ourselves and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The weather was nice, and it's the first time I've actually walked without purpose and just looked around to see what it had to offer, what excited me about, and it makes you think more than rather just be in the office and have somewhere to be all the time. So I've enjoyed that part of it. You guys, but I've really enjoyed it.
It has been very good.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
I was going to make a mastermind joke, but I forgot the line.